Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the Garrison for Guitar. This is a second video with the topic of how to play guitar for absolute beginners. If you haven't seen the first video, I'm going to link that up here on my left. Just to give you a quick summary, it covers the chromatic exercise, which is basically an exercise that teaches you how to press down on the strings and what parts of your fingers to use, and it also builds a muscle memory when it comes to traveling down the fretboard. So if you're an absolute beginner and you've never played the guitar before, that's one video that you can definitely check out. This video is going to be for absolute beginners as well, and we're going to tackle two basic concepts when it comes to learning guitar as a beginner. We're going to look at playing chords, and we're also going to look at understanding the concept of time and how to think of the four beats in a bar as a whole set rather than worrying about being able to play notes in time and stuff like that. And it's gonna be like a fun exercise. I have come up with a few ideas that you guys can use that are also really easy, but at the same time will simultaneously teach you how to anticipate the end of four counts and the start of the next bar or the next four counts. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into that exercise. It's going to involve a soundtrack that I found for a metronome beat at 60 beats per minute. I'm going to use it as an example. You can obviously find your own metronome beats. If you feel like 60 beats per minute is too fast for you, please do check out something slower, something like 50, maybe 40 beats per minute. It's all up to you on and your comfort levels and stuff like that. But this is just a guiding sort of lesson, something you can use as a benchmark. The details you can iron out for yourselves. So I'll see you in a second with my guitar. So guys, let's get into it. I'm gonna play out the metronome beat for you once, alright? And I'm gonna let 8 beats play, and 8 counts that is, and I'm gonna talk to you about a typical metronome beat. So in a metronome, most metronomes have this feature where the one beat or the first sound that you hear will be like slightly different from the rest. The rest of them would sound like a drummer smacking two sticks together, or the sound of fingers snapping. But the first beat is always going to be a pinging sound, or the sound of the ringing of a bell, or something more distinct like that, so that the player knows that the next bar has started. Now, the exercise that we're going to look into is really simple. We're going to look at two chords, E major and A minor. I have individual lessons for these chords. And I also have another lesson on changing chords in time and changing chords with big hands. So I'm going to link that on my left. That lesson also features E major and A major, very similar chords. And if you feel like you have trouble changing, chords and cramming them into one position, then you can check out that video, those two videos, sorry. So first chord, I'm gonna put up a little image of both the chords on my left. So the first chord we're looking at is E major. So second frets on the A string and the D string, and first fret on the G string. All the other strings in this chord are open strings. Now, why I've chosen A minor as the second chord is simply because if we take the E major shape and we drop it down by one string, right? The same shape, we just move every finger down by one string, we get the A minor shape. And I know that we're going to be changing within time, so I wanted to come up with an exercise that's very easy for you guys to do, and there's not like drastic finger changes when it comes to playing chords that we'll be looking at in this exercise. So it's more about understanding the concept of changing in time. So the second chord, A minor, once again second frets on the D string and the G string, and the first fret that we're going to be looking at is on the B string, or the second string. So fourth string, third string, second fret, and second string, first fret. I think this will be easy for you guys to grasp because it will be on the left as an image, the shape of the chord. But let's get into the exercise. So I'm going to play the metronome beat again, alright? And the idea is that we're going to play E major on the second bar. So four counts are going to ring, you guys are going to hear it. And on the first ping that I pointed out earlier, we're going to play E major. Then 4 counts are going to end, and the next ping that comes, we're going to play A minor. So that's the idea. So I hope you guys got the idea of that little exercise that we were doing. And one of the problems you're gonna have is that you're gonna wanna play E major and then just hold the strings muted and then position yourself up for A minor slowly and probably one finger at a time. I would suggest don't do that. Um, in a video of mine called How to Change Guitar Chords Quickly for Beginners, I basically talk about changing chords, but not one finger at a time. You lift up the entire shape that you were in as a first chord, and you form the second chord's shape in midair, and you put all 3 of your fingers or all 4 of your fingers down at the same time. Now, we don't need to do it at that extent for this exercise because it is the same shape. But what I'm saying is basically lift up the whole shape and put it down at one time. That way, you're going to be able to play the first chord, which is E major. You're going to be able to play that chord, let it ring out for 4 counts, and then in between the 4th count and the first count of the next bar, you're going to be able to make the switch to A minor. And that's how you should do it. Once we're done with this, once you feel like you can play E major for 4 counts and then play A minor for 4 counts, what you want to try next is actually playing the major chord E. You want to play it twice in one bar. So you're going to play it once on the pinging sound, then you're going to count 2, and then you're going to play it on the 3rd count as well. So I'm going to just walk you through the exercise. We're only going to look at E major right now. Once the exercise ends, maybe you can pause and try it for yourself. And once you feel comfortable doing that, you can obviously then for the next bar you can play A minor as well. So I hope you guys got the point. Sorry. I hope you guys got the point. And now we're going to look into doing the same exercise, but we're going to play one bar of E major. So on the first beat we play E major, on the third one we play E major, and on the first beat of the next bar we're going to switch to A minor, and we're going to do the same thing. And once you do that, you can actually work down the changing between E major and A minor, and just alternating with the metronome. And after that, you can obviously make your own variations of it. With the count, you can play 4 counts of E major, and like I just showed you, you can play 4 counts of A minor as well. So that's something that you want to try with respect to time and chords, and how to understand music with respect to the guitar and move ahead in your journey. So I thought this would be an important lesson for you all, and please do try it out. And I'm going to end this video right now. I don't want it to be a very long 20-minute video. I feel it's gone on about 10 minutes already, so I wanted it to be short and sweet and something you guys could grasp and apply to your own journey in guitar almost instantly. But thank you so much for your time. Please do subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, please press the like button. If you have any requests, queries, feedback you want to give me on this lesson, or talk about guitar in general, please list that down in the comments below. And as always, I can't wait to bring you more content. Thank you so much for your time.